Good morning everybody. Today is the day. Let's get outside. Paint should be going on today. We've got all the masking to do yet because I've had to drive it up to the industrial estate. So I obviously couldn't start masking up windows and stuff. But as you can see, it's all nice and matte now, sanded down. There's a bit of muck there, that's only off of that rubber around the windscreen. That'll wipe off. All the names are gone. All sanded down. And then we took off. There used to be this sort of a rubber, I say rubber, like a plastic insert that went in here. I didn't really like that. So we've taken that out and we've filled that with like a silicone, but it's a paintable silicone. Just to, I don't know, just to sort of round it off a bit. But this is where we're going in here in a minute, once he's here. And up there you can see his sign. A bit faded now with the sun. But that basically says he's a mechanic of, and chapper and pintura, well, pintura is obviously paint, but chapper, that's the metal work, so we take dents out and stuff like that. But and come down here, no name, you can see where they were, but that's all smooth now, and it still looks really dirty even though it's been, you know, I've washed it, sanded it, washed it again to get the dust off, and that's what the sun's done to the, I mean this is the original but sanded, so there's no shine on it now. But the fact that you can still see where the two differences, quite incredible. And there's the back, all sanded. Bit sad driving it through the town, looking in a state, but it'll look better when we drive it back. Anyway, I'm going to get on now.
Good morning. Second camperholic here. Arrived a bit later, but I'm here now, and this is where we're at. Every window's got to be masked, every lock taken out, the locks are being done separately, every light masked off. But we're slowly but surely, we're getting there. And it'll all be worth it when it's done. It's going to look brilliant. Looks like a blank canvas at the moment.
Here we go. Very nearly there. It's taken so long to, I was here for 8:30 and it's now just gone 2 o'clock. That's to take all the handles out, clean the bit behind them, mask it up. I've still got the mirrors to do, and the grille. The grille's coming out because that's going to be one colour, so we want white in behind it. So that I'm going to take that out in a sec. The roof we're not doing because there's a different stuff that we want to use on the roof, as and when. That's not important. But that top cap that runs along now, that's being painted, and this rail, it's on the outside, and then I can do the rest of it at home at a later date. Because I've got a little bit of stuff I want to do on the roof. And you might have seen in a previous video with the air conditioning unit, what we've done there. I want to take all of the roof vents out, reseal them all, put them back in, and then there's, whether I can get it here in Spain, there's a paint that's special for the roof. It's a bit rubberised, and you can just roll it on or paint it on, and it's not just shiny and smooth, but it's really flexible, which is good out here for the heat. So I want to see if I can get that to do the roof. So we're not going to spray the roof today, get my words out. But as you can see, lots of things. These vents are coming out because this one's going to be white, but I want the frames behind painted, and we paint this separately. That one's going to be grey in the stripe. Round here, all masked up. all the lights. You can take these lenses off. There's no screws. You need a special tool, which I've made one, that you poke in underneath here. Underneath there, if I put the camera in the right place. A special tool, you put it underneath there, and you push this metal tab up, and then the lens pops off. Or in fact, the light pops out the hole. But some of them, these bottom ones, I hope the bulb never goes, because it's really tight to get. There's hardly any gap down in here to get the tool in to get them out. So I thought, if I've got to mask up some of them, I might just mask all of them up. This is going to be grey again, but not this colour grey, really nice gunmetal, and that's going to go up the side here, across the top, and down this side. So it's like a frame, if you like, really, and then all this will be white in here. I might put that up there, you can see where it said Frankia before. I might put a bigger one on, and like the ladder will be back on and stuff. Back again, it won't be long now. And we're all masked, we're sanded, we're just about everything's. If anybody needs a hand sanding theirs down, don't phone us. The paint's all on, and now the lacquer's going on. So it's going to go really shiny. I'll show you now. Obviously the windows are still masked, but the rest of it, believe it or not, there's no lacquer on that at all yet. That's a slightly different paint, the white. It doesn't go as matte. So let me take it down here and show you show it from the side. 1 minute. And when that's shining like a new pin, that's going to look really good. And you can see the grey along the bottom there. Or grey, I don't know what I called it really, gunmetal. Be nice to get all the paper off the lights and stuff. And you can see the reflection there, look, from the door behind me. Just off the paint, so it's going to look, it'll look good. This bit's a bit more in the shade here, but I might go up the other end before he starts. And the reflection from the door, we should be able to see it all starting to shine, hopefully. No, it might be too bright off the door. Mask time, I think. I know, I don't know if you can see the difference on that end bit yet. Take my glasses off so they don't get covered. But no one around here's got an oven big enough. There's a few people around here with oven for a car, but it's no one around here with one for a truck really. But then they charged me a fortune. You know, this mate of mine, he's doing me a deal on this, which is good. But yeah, it's the other side, same sort of thing. We've gone for grey. We were going to have the mirrors white, but because they fit in that grey stripe, we thought, right, we're doing grey, just so they sort of blend in a bit. And all the other bits, the door handles along the bottom there, those are all in the spray booth at the minute. They've been painted, and they'll be lacquered in a minute. And then once the grill's lacquered, and I shall stay late tonight and put this back together, well, as much as I can. And the lacquer won't take long. I mean, I can see the shine that's going on there now. It's amazing. I don't know if you can see it. I might have to I might show you that. I might show you this side once it's done. It's getting a bit foggy. I'm going back round the other side again. You might be able to see it from there. I just want to really get a shot of the before and after of the lacquer going on, you know, in one bit and not in the other. But you can see that. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
We've got the motorhome back home again now, and unfortunately it's rained on it in sunny Spain, but here is not quite finished because we've still got to get the graphics done, but I haven't got them yet. But there is now what it looks like. And for the few people that we have got following us or subscribe to us, they will know what it looked like before. And I think that looks a lot better, or we both think that looks a lot better than it did before. It
looks more modern.
Yeah, it's brought it screaming and kicking into the 21st century. But you know, now we've got all the bits back on it, reversing camera and all the papers off the lights and stuff. It sharpens everything up. And like I say, just get the name put on the back there and down the sides, one on the front on the top of the roof, and yeah, that'd be good. And we just need to be able to get out in it now. It's a bit close to the building here, but you can see the thing. And it's funny what you don't realise until you start measuring these things. This back window up here, from inside and from walking around the outside, you would just, they look as if they're in exactly the same place, one either side. They're not. This one, if you look from there to here, and if I come around the other side, And we only noticed when we was marking out for the stripe, this one, how much more forward that window is. And what it is now makes total sense. There's a little cupboard in this corner, but I'd never noticed before until we started measuring out for the, putting the fine line tape on, that something wasn't quite right. But we've worked it into percentages now, so it looks about right. You can't see both sides at the same time anyway. But yeah, really happy with it.
Go around the front.
Go round the front, round the front, round the front. And we've done this a bit different to, well, we had about 35 conversations on quite what was going to be grey and what was going to be white. But we've gone as close as we can as a 2020 model, except the 2020 model's got a different grille and different lights, so they can sort of have the grey bit running where they've got it, but where we can't do that the same. So we've sort of got a 2008 take on the 2020 thing. And on the top there, this was something I decided to do really, was there's like a groove in the moulding up round there. Hey, you haven't took the tape off them lights.
Oh no.
Look at that. Now, see, if you're doing this video, you've noticed like the two little running lights up the top there. They still got the paper on. Better get them off. There's like a groove in the moulding all the way around there. Just decided to do that grey just to wash it. And funnily enough, as we're in Spain, it now looks like our motorhome's got a pair of horns. So it's actually worked out all right, really. So no, we're pleased to bits with that. So I've just got to get some like rubber paint, because the sealant around this windscreen's it looks a bit naff now compared to, well, it's always looked a little bit naff, but compared to the rest of it. So on here I want to get some sort of paint or sealant that I can put on there to make it nice and black again, just to finish that off. And yeah, brilliant. Get the graphics on it, and I think we'll be happy with that. And on that note, we're signing off. Got to go and do some work now. Pay for this paint work.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll all be allowed out to play again soon. See you, Ron.
See you soon. Bye.